March 2020 to March 2021, it feels like a year for Hippos, for yourself, and for rugby in Uganda. So, before we even talk about anything else, how are you feeling about the fact that rugby is coming back to the Hippos and also to the lovers in the country?
Yeah, personally, I feel excited to have some activity going on. Boys have been so lousy and they've been so idle, inactive. So I think it's back to life, and so excited to see them back in action.
You said boys have been so lousy and relaxed, but I think it is March 6th that you'll be facing Warriors. How ready are you for this game? Because it's going to be 9 games, one after another. So how ready do you think the boys and yourself are going to be for the other 9 teams?
When we heard that rugby is going to get back, we started training. So we were proactive, we weren't reactive. So we got prepared before I think other teams got prepared. We had our plans and structures in place, so I'm sure that we're on the same level, but we are better prepared.
Still talking about level, how were you able to keep the boys occupied between, let's say, March last year and let's say now? How have you been able to keep the boys occupied and together so that you could probably call them back when you needed them for rugby?
Yeah, I gave them a plan. It was a year running plan because I knew COVID was going to end. But I used to come and check on them periodically. Every after 2 weeks, I would come and check on their S&C. You see, S&C was following through the SOPs. Because as you do the strength and conditioning, we don't need people together. They can run, they can do everything on their own, can do push-ups, can do sit-ups, burpees, star jumps, everything. So we are following through that strength and condition, which is key to rugby. So if you don't have the S&C as your priority, you can't play. For us, what we looked at during COVID break, we were looking at S&C. So S&C was good. Now we're just struggling with basics of playing rugby, skills and simple basics.
It shows that you've been taking a lot of time handling the boys, and we understand there's a couple of new faces in the team. What do these boys bring to your Hippos squad that probably you didn't have and you wish to get from them?
You see, Hippos being a team made up of new and upcoming players. These players we are getting, they are bringing experience and leadership to the team. Yeah, the boys were talented, but they lacked experience and leadership. So you see, you can have a good team, but without leadership, you can't go forward. So I think the new players are going to add leadership and experience. So they have seen it all, they're nothing new. So they are going to take compose and they are teaching the boys to stay calm, whatever the situation may be.
You talked about experience and the fact that it's been less than 12 months without active and competitive rugby. There's going to be traveling for Hippos, and from Jinja to where the other teams are is quite a distance. Aren't you worried about fatigue for the boys?
Fatigue is not an issue to us because it's not the first time we are traveling. We've traveled to Entebbe, we've done wonders, we've traveled to Kampala. I think the farthest is Entebbe. We've traveled there several times, so fatigue is not. We have proper planning. We know how we are going to travel. We plan before. Traveling does not appear one day that we travel and then travel. No, we appear before we travel. We prepare before we travel. I told you this team has structures. It has people who are managing it well, professionally. We have the management of Hippos up to scratch. They know what to do at the right time. So like fatigue, we know how much time is needed for a player to relax before a game. So we know how to travel. So if you're going to Entebbe, we travel from here at 8 in the morning. So by 11 we are in Entebbe. Calmed. By the time we play rugby at 3-4 hours of rest, fantastic. So we are not scared about distance. What we are scared is about the mental preparedness of players. It's not about fatigue, distance. We don't use those excuses. We are ready. And by the way, for us, we don't lose. We learn. Hippos, we don't lose. We just learn. Because when you lose, that means you've benefited nothing in the game. So here, whatever happens, we must learn. We learn a lesson each day and then we use it to go forward.
You mentioned something about mental fatigue. How do you plan on handling that?
Yeah, exactly. This is what I say now. With mental fatigue, we need to make sure that when we are going there, we talk, we create games in the bus, that they feel relaxed, the way we chat, we make sure that it's fun. The journey is fun. And that is it. So it creates less pressure and then mental fatigue.
And one last one. What should a rugby lover in Uganda and also a fan of Hippos look out for in this team?
I would tell them that this is a new year, a new season, and lots of good, quiet rugby. And we last year we settled in the middle of the table, but I think now we are better to rub shoulder with the top 3, and anything can happen. We are sure that we're not going to say we are going to win or going to lose. We are saying they should come and we are rubbing shoulder with the top 3.
Thank you very much, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
How are the Hippos?
Hippos are doing bad, though we have been disturbed with the COVID-19, and we have really tried to manage it. That's
talking about COVID-19. How have you kept the team together? Because as team captain, you need to know what's happening with the boys, and also you need to communicate. You need to build the gap between the team and the administration. So how have you kept everything running smooth?
That has been a bit of challenge, though we managed to go through it. Just that we heard that most of the players stay within the pitch, and most of us have been going to the same school, though some were outside of Jinja, but we tried to keep together as a team and trying to prevent the COVID-19 by obeying the OSOPs that was set by the government. And yeah, we could, since we have the WhatsApp group, most of the boys can try to link up through there, though the few can come over the pitch and do a bit of talking live, but maintaining that social distancing that was set by the government.
I want to imagine there are a few players you lost in this time that they lost contact and then went away, right? Were there any boys that probably left the team?
No. Most of them, they just went for schooling, and after schooling, they're back. Since the lockdown was there, so they had to come back to Jinja and we could catch up.
How happy are you that competitive rugby is back?
Competitive rugby is back, and I'm happy as Hippos, as me, as the captain. I'm happy because we were missing the action, for sure. We're missing the action.
And what do you think, because you do have new signings, so what do you think they're bringing to the table?
The new signing, we did a new signing because we had that a little bit of a problem within some areas, mostly in forwards, and we tried to bring in one back to fulfill a bit of the gap to make sure that for this season we push it hard more than the other season back.
Which game are you looking forward to the most? Because I know probably there's a game you're going to like, now this is the person I want to match up against. Because I know you're in the run for opposition on national team. So who are you looking at out competing in a game or two?
As a Hippos, we are looking forward to at least to do a bit of revenge on Pirates, because they did something last year, hammering us 100, which we couldn't expect, and yet was a team that we could beat in 7s. But turning around, we took it as a joking game, not knowing that boys were down there working hard for a better position in 15s. They were a bit relaxed, and that was a bit of a good lesson that you need to set earlier before you undermine anyone.
So, and as a last one, what should your fans expect from running Hippos Rugby?
With our fans, we promise them as a team that this time around it's going to be a do or die. That we have some good players within, experienced players that have come in, and really just call them upon to come with more vuvuzelas, so that this time around we keep the social distancing, but you know, the OSP, at least 200 fans, that won't be bad, and we make the system run.
All right, thank you, and good luck in the new season.
Thank you.
Dave, what's up?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
How is the team?
It is solid. I can say that for sure. Yeah.
Because it's been a long time since the last time rugby ball was kicked competitively. So if you say that the team is okay, which measures have you put in place to make sure that they're okay and they can come back to training when rugby is almost getting back?
So I believe the management has done everything in their power to make sure that the guys are at their best. Medical checkups, facilities have been put in place, and they've tried as much as they can to support the team whatever has gone wrong. They've really tried as much as they can to support everyone.
There's a few additions to the roster. How happy are you about them joining, and what do you think they're bringing to this team that you probably didn't have before?
Well, I'm really excited about it. We have power, we have numbers in the pack. I think that's the biggest challenge we had last season. We didn't have a lot of a big pool of players, but with these guys coming on, it's a lot of it's big talent, it's massive talent, and a lot of a lot of power coming on. So we are really excited about that, and the boys are also working as much as they can to get to the level where we have 2 players that have come in to change us. Yeah.
When we were speaking with the coach, he said he wasn't as happy about where the team finished last time round, and he hopes for a better placing this year. He's actually thinking of rubbing shoulders with the so-called big three, Sweden, Scopes and Paris. What are your feelings about this?
So last one we could have done more, that's for sure. But we are for the challenge this season because yeah, a lot has been done. The guys have put in a lot of hard work. So yeah, we hope for the best this season, and we are sure that we can really take on anyone right now.
The Hippos are heavily invested this time around because now I do believe you have Zuri Timber on board, you have the Hippos Foundation, I can see you have the Marine, Jinja Hippos, like you have the ship in Uganda. Talking specifically about the foundation, how do you think this is going to help the boys, first of all, stay disciplined within the sport, and also look out for their own opportunities outside rugby?
So the Hippos Foundation is something that was put up to help members of the club, probably the players. So basically the players benefit from the foundation, and it's a very good thing because some already benefiting from it right now. School, getting accommodation and all of that stuff. So it's a very good initiative, and we're happy about the sponsors that have come on board as well. This one gives us a massive boost financially, and yeah, we can only look forward for the best.
Because I know you're looking for the best, but if I told you that I had no, well, let's say if I told you I had no interest in coming here, and I want you to tell me something as a fan to make me come here, or make the journey to Kampala to see you at those home games, or if I'm in Kampala, make it to the grounds and watch you, what would that be? Why should I come and watch the Hippos this season?
We are a stronger team, that is for sure, and we are more highly motivated to do the best. We are going to spread our blood. We shall spill our bloods on the pitch for forever us to come and watch. And yeah, we have to make all these investments count. That is the motivation. That's all I can tell you. I can say, yeah.
It's a 9-game season. Is there a game in particular that you're looking forward to as David?
I'm looking forward to all of them.
All of them?
Yes.
Good luck against the other national teams.
Thank you.